Hello, Chicago. Now work is on the air. Hello, everybody. I'm Ryan Yanishadis. It's time to focus for this Thursday, March the 5th, and we are unfocusing. So, I mean, I say we're focusing, but we're unfocusing, and that means we're going outside of the realm of Chicago sports. And today it's on the World Baseball Classic, which, of course, we're just coming off the heels of the Winter Olympics and what Team USA was able to do. And now we're going to talk about the World Baseball Classic, which is now the which is the Olympics for Major League Baseball, since they're not in it. And of course, they do it every 3 years. 2013 was the last time. Final play came down to the great pitcher of Shohei Ohtani against the U.S.'s Shohei Ohtani of Japan. And obviously he's like the Babe Ruth of Major League Baseball, Elvis of Japan. And then he came down facing Mike Trout. He was able to strike him out to win the WBC. Team USA, I think, is stacked this year, and hopefully they have an opportunity. And that begins, the actual games begin tonight. Let's take a look at the bracket for how this is going to work out. And this is what it's going to look like here. This is the Pool A, as you see: Puerto Rico, Cuba, Canada, Panama, and Colombia. The United States is going to be in Pool B. They're going to be with Mexico, Italy, Great Britain, Brazil. And then, of course, Pool C: Japan, Australia, Korea, the Czech Republic, and Chinese Taipei, and they're playing in Tokyo. So those are going to be some early games. Pool D is going to be in Miami. That's Venezuela, Dominican, Netherlands, Brazil, Nicaragua. Pool A is going to be in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and then the Team US is going to be playing where in Deacon Park in Houston, Texas. So that is where the Team US had a couple warm-up games earlier this week. Now they're going to get ready. They played San Francisco, and then they play Wednesday at Colorado. Now for this, they're going to be playing at Brazil, 7 p.m. tomorrow on Friday. Then Saturday they're going to be playing Great Britain. So those are the two games, and then they're going to have Mexico on Monday, and then Italy on Tuesday. Those will be all 7 p.m. starts, and then that gets rid of that's pool play. United States is usually expected to get through pool play. I mean, if you tell me right now, I mean, you look at these pools right now, U.S. should be able to get out of their pool, because then in the quarterfinals, it's what do we got here? It's Pool A. So you got the best Pool A against the best Pool B in the second one. So I would say United States and probably Mexico or Italy get out of the Pool B. Pool A should be Puerto Rico and maybe Canada, Cuba as well. Pool C, Japan going to roll with it. And we'll see who gets out of there after that. Australia, Korea maybe. And Pool D, Venezuela and Dominican Republic usually are the strong ones there. So we'll see how it goes, but we'll have an update next week on the show. But I think overall it's going to be fun. And I think it also distracts you, because I mean, this will distract you now for a couple weeks until you get March Madness, and it distracts you from that, and then spring training baseball. Before you know it, we're 3 weeks from today is opening day, which is, to me, my second Christmas. So I'm excited for that. But a WBC every 3 years is always exciting to kind of get to see where you're at and with your country. And I mean, when the first couple ones did it, you never saw the big stars play. And now all of a sudden, Mark DeRosa is the manager. He's done a great job recruiting. You got Tarek Skubal, who's only said one start. There's only 7 games. Let him do it. Paul Skeens has probably got a couple. There's some Cubs on this team. Alex Bregman and Matthew Boyd going to probably get a start. He's going to have a key start, and he was lights out in the playoffs. So he's good in those situations, even though this is the opposite end of the season when you look at obviously the time of year. So I think it's going to be fun. Aaron Judge is the captain. And PCA also, he's on this team as well. So, I mean, you got a great group of guys. It's going to be fun to see. And after the spring training games this week, now it all starts for real starting tomorrow. These games, I believe, are all going to be on Fox. So they're Brazil on Friday, Great Britain on Saturday, off day Sunday, Mexico and Italy. I think they can win, if not all 4, at least 3 of them. And then you start to focus on, I believe it's then one game, as you saw here. I think it's winner of this. So really you could see US against Canada in the quarterfinals. Man, I mean, everyone's setting up. So then the winners of those will be the semifinals, and that'll be at Lone Depot Park in Miami. Everything will be in Houston for the quarterfinals on that side. And then Miami will have the quarterfinals for the pool C and D. And then everything will finish in Miami as well. And this will conclude on right before March Madness. So you go from this to March Madness to opening day of baseball. And I think you're pretty much set now. You're set. You're set with sports. And then, of course, at least Chicago-wise, see what the Bulls can do. The Blackhawks should be exciting and should be fun. But you never know. We'll see what happens. But it should be fun. Again, that begins tonight. We'll have an update of it. I'm representing my Team USA. I'm patriotic, goddamn. So everyone, that'll be it. And then, of course, Monday we'll have a new episode. I believe it'll be the Bulls, and then we'll have the schedule for the rest of the week as we're getting closer. Next week, of course, with the Cubs and the Sox, we're going to talk. Their starting lineup. So we're going to look at that. So that's all of it. So I hope everyone enjoyed the first week. We're Monday through Thursday, 3:12 Central on the YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button. Smash it. Smash the subscribe button. As we're every Monday through Thursday, 3:12 Central. Like the video if you like what you see. Also comment below. What are your thoughts on the World Baseball Classic? Who has the best chance to win? Does the U.S. have a chance to beat Japan? That's everyone. If that's not the finals, there's going to be an upset in there. So we shall see. So everyone have a great weekend. We are back on Monday. Enjoy it. Enjoy the World Baseball Classic. I'm Ryan Yanashadis from the Hello Chicago Network. We're the focus, sometimes the unfocus of Chicago sports. The losing streak, but just really an embarrassment of a franchise is this team right now. I mean, they couldn't even tank right. I mean, in all honesty, this is a team that should have started tanking and doing it better about 2 years ago. And then all of a sudden they're finally decide, oh, now's going to be the time. We could be close to watching a team rebuild. Instead, we got to watch a team get a couple play-in tournaments and get embarrassed last year on their home court against the Miami Heat. And then, of course, the goalie, I've been high on Spencer Knight. He's had some rough outings, but it's nice to also see the backup goalie as well, Soderblom, come out here and do a shutout, even though it was his first one. But I mean, things can turn around. That's not good. I mean, obviously, a lot of people saying like David Kaplan's like, oh, he's in mid-season form. He's not pitching well. So I mean, that's struggling. I mean, and I thought he was on Team Japan. Apparently, he's not, because Seiya Suzuki's in Japan right now. So I think right now you just got to kind of turn that off, and hopefully you'll see that. But that is a concern. I mean, the White Sox are not this juggernaut, and you're not going to see that in spring training. But unfortunately, offensively, the guys are still hitting showed. I mean, his first outing, like I said, were very good. The second one, not so good. So that's a little bit alarming. It'd be fun to see the White Sox kind of be that spoiler and play very good baseball towards the end of the year. So it's going to be a fun year for the White Sox. So 2 years ago was dreadful. This past year, you started to see a future. I think you're going to continue to see that as well. So it should be fun. And I think it also distracts you, because I mean, this will distract you now for a couple weeks until you get March Madness, and it distracts you from that. And then spring training baseball. And before you know it, we're 3 weeks from today is opening day, which is, to me, my second Christmas.